What's up, YouTube? This is KingDaddyDMAC coming at you with my part 2 of the battle against GentlyMutilated. This here, I just want to apologize. The first minute of this vid is me reenacting the beginning of the battle, where I unfortunately, I guess it didn't record, or I didn't hit the record. But anyway, he started out with the Mega, switched out into his Electorov, where I did the Heatran at one hit KO. He then brings in his Dragonite to try and EQ, and I predict that, switch into my Mence, get the Intimidate, and he switches out. I was a little ballsy to do this. I Dragon Dance there when he very likely could have done a super effective dragon attack. However, he ended up switching out to his Kiss. Now, in the real match here, he survived the outrage. He then paralyzed me, and then ended up KOing me. Now, here is what really happened. Then I came in and revenge killed him using T-Bolt on my Latias, and I got Life Orb recoil. And then here, everything was going great. I was feeling real good, and then boom, a fucking crit. Of all moves, Shadow Sneak, and is able to one-hit KO my Latias. That definitely made a difference in the match. But so be it. You know, life goes on. So here, I'm trying to think, what the hell do I bring in on this guy? I know what he packs. I decide I'll go with my Heatran. There's nothing. I'm hoping he doesn't have Earthquake. He's never revealed that to me yet in any of his movesets. However, I don't know his fourth move. But I go for the Overheat, and I fucking miss. He goes for the Taunt. That's fine. I'm a Scarf Heatran. He doesn't. He should know that by now. But actually, as I recall, I haven't actually revealed that. I go for the second Overheat, and I'm able to do significant damage. He then goes for the Brick Break. I'm thinking, oh shit, that's his fourth move. Thank God he doesn't pack a lot of punch in his EVs for attack. And right here I'm debating, should I go for another Overheat, or should I switch out? And what the hell should I switch into if I do switch out? I do recall being kind of pissed. I realized that I hadn't put the PPs up all the way on the Overheat move. And I think I even could have possibly ran out there and I was scarfed. So I switched into my Tick Tick Boom, which normally is my lead. But I actually changed up the moveset a little bit and took out the explosion. So this guy does not explode right here. But he doesn't know that. However, you know, maybe it was kind of silly to switch in here, but he, you know, of course I wouldn't explode in case he didn't switch out. I do the Zen Headbutt, which is the new move that I put onto my Metagross, just for taking out, you know, any other fighters or ghost types or anything. He'd be my switching. This right here is a little bit of a problem. I hadn't got previously my Stealth Rocks up. I did predict that he was going to do the Protect on the first turn, so I went for Stealth Rocks while I could. And he knows now he's going to have to stay in because he's going to get 50% on the Stealth Rock if he doesn't switch out. Here then he does the, that. I was like, why in the hell are you doing that? And then I saw all these fucking boosts. I'm like, oh my god. This is going to be fucking nuts. I gotta take this thing out. So I go for the next Meteor Mash. You know, it could have missed, but, you know, you have to go for it just to try and take out what you can. He goes for the Bug Buzz. I'm thinking, please don't, because I pack the Bullet Punch, and I'm hoping that maybe that will take him out. Well, then I realize, you know what? He's got Life Orb on, so you know it's not the end of the world. He's going to die with probably one more recoil. At least I'm hoping so. So I switch into my Bliss. Yeah, I'm a bitch. I used Bliss this match, but really it was just for one particular move that I didn't get to show off. and is part of this team. But goes for the Bug Buzz. I predict that. I know he's going to die. Go for the Soft Boil because I know, any other move is going to just going to miss because he's going to feint himself. So that was a good predict there. And I'm feeling pretty good. Let's see what the rest of his team is. He's got 3 left. And I believe I have full 3 also at this point. He brings in his Dusknoir. And right here, I know he's going to want to do the Pain Split, of course, because that's just what you do to Blissey. And I go into my Heatran. Goes for the Pain Split. I knew that this poke had the least HP out of all my pokes, so he gets the minimal damage, the minimal amount of health recovered. And he goes for the Shadow Sneak, which again doesn't do shit. Thank God he's not getting any more crits. At this point I had either one or all of my overheats gone, so I just went for the Flamethrower as the safe move. Goes for the next Shadow Sneak, again priority because I'm scarfed. I'd still be faster anyway. I can't believe he had lived. He must have had like half an HP, not even a full one. I couldn't see anything there. Able to take out the Dusknoir, that's fucking huge. And waiting to see the rest of his team. I know he now has the Metagross and the Dragonite. And here he brings in the Metagross. And I know I'm probably faster. I doubt this guy's scarfed. And I'm hoping that he doesn't Earthquake. I'm just hoping he doesn't Earthquake and that I can take him out with the Flamethrower. This particular Heatran that I'm using this game is modest. So, I do pack a little bit more punch. He ends up going for the Bullet Punch. Major fail, dude. That took away fucking 20 HP. You couldn't have taken me out with 2 Bullet Punches. So anyway, I do the Flamethrower. He does live once again with like 1 HP. Here I think he may have caught on that the Bullet Punch isn't gonna, even if he does it again, isn't gonna one-hit KO me. He also doesn't have Stealth Rocks on his team set up yet, thank fucking God. I'm assuming this guy probably was the guy that did it, if he was going to set it up. But I'm able to take out with the Flamethrower again, and that's awesome. He has 1 poke left. However, it's a pretty good fucking poke. He comes in with the Dragonite. Again, I know he packs the Earthquake. But I don't know what else this guy's packing yet. I don't know if he's a DD1. I switch into Gengar, predicting the Earthquake, hopefully. He ends up going with an Outrage. And now I'm realizing, alright, this guy's definitely fully physical, most likely. But I'm now, because of the fact that he had switched out on my Ments before, I'm really thinking, shit, this guy very likely could be scarfed or banded and stuck into the moves, and he's stuck in Outrage anyway. I go into my Bliss expecting and hoping that I live 1 Outrage, and you'll see here I go for the Thunder Wave. Why? Because that's the fucking safe move, and I know that I'm going to be able to outspeed him with anybody else right now. Here, I believe I go for the S-Toss. And again, this was just to ensure that I'd be able to take him out completely, and I could fodder my Blissey. He doesn't get the confusion and hit himself. He is able to take out the Bliss. That's good, because that's what I want. Blissey, I'd have to do at least 2 more S-Tosses to take him out. I'm also noticing still he's getting no recoil, he's getting no leftovers, so he probably was scarfed. And here, thank God, this Heatran I packed, Hidden Power Ice, bitch. So that's a good game. Was able to get my revenge, sucked in the last match. I won most likely because of the crit, and now I've gained a new subscriber. And thank you very much. That was a great game. I had a lot of fun. You put up a huge fight for me. And comment, rate, subscribe, and check out GentlyMutilated. Alright? Hope everyone had a great Halloween, and see you on the flip side.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Basically, I'm the worst nightmare you ever had. Figure a trigger happy nigga with a badge, parading around Los Angeles. High off coke with a banana clip, feasting off the weak street evangelist with a manuscript and professional ass whipping. Task force, brass knuckles, a master in ass kicking. If you ask for it, I blast for it, you're back flipping. No one saw it, I won't stop, the clock's ticking. Got a rookie for a partner that's ready to fight niggas. The world's a merry-go-round, I stereotype niggas. He's a spit in the face of a pit bull and bite niggas. Matter of fact, kinda like this cat for a white nigga. Hit your hands up against the wall and spread them. Opposition, I'll just dead them. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.